Happy... What day is it? It's almost 2 AM. I don't know anymore. This is... I think this might actually be the new record for the latest stream I've ever done, although I have a feeling I did do one at 150 once. But it is 1:42 and we're here. You've ruined it, Barleybat. It can't end with Lagoon. I know. I kind of want to replay Lagoon. I'm tempted to reboot the whole thing just as an excuse to replay Lagoon sometime, but we'll see. Is the octopus whipping Yogi exposed? It is by design. You should know. You should know that that's by design. Virtual Wolf, how are you? Having a wonderful, having had. With me, and who knows? I'm having a lovely time right now. But yeah, I did want to do some housekeeping because I was, in fact, well, I was just talking to you about it in Discord actually, Barleybat, but let me see if I can add a little picture that I grabbed at the last moment. I'm that kind of person. Where are we? There we go. Ooh. Big picture here. So if you remember yesterday, just let the records reflect. So it seems at the end of what was going on yesterday, maybe the king has been captured. It's not really very clear. I don't know who the king is exactly. We've barely seen him, but it seems like she is insisting on going back to Ambrose, and her daddy's like, no. And what else was it? I can't remember now. But I think there was some sort of indication that Daddy's not very keen on the king, and maybe she knows the king, and he says that like the king wouldn't even kind of go back anyway. Maybe not even probably do anything about the situation, even if we were to release him, with the way things are at the moment. And she's kind of like saying, well, no, he has to, because he's the king, so I guess she's kind of got the hots for him, whoever he is. But that was that. And then I was looking at one other scene right before the end. I didn't bother getting a picture, but I'm still a bit confused about the game keeps using this word for boat. I don't know whether it's being very poetic. I'm sure it will be explained, but she said, what's the word again? Oh, postpone. So she said the boats are postponed, or the boat is postponed, and she said the next is Ambrose. But she referred to the first town, the one that got wiped off the face of the earth. I think she was referring to that. She referred to that as a boat too, so I'm not sure if she's calling all these like... Oh, do you know, I'm actually thinking out loud as I'm speaking. I'm wondering if these like kingdoms or places, maybe they're all boats? I don't know. I wonder, is it going to be one of those weird games? Now I'm thinking about it out loud. Is it going to be one of those sort of things like they're all vessels for some purpose? I don't know. But yeah, because in a different cutscene she said one of the boats, I think she said one of the boats is gone, but we still have more. Who knows? But we will carry on. I should remember what we're doing now. I guess we just got to go back to Ambrosia. But yeah, that's the reason why I find this game so fascinating. Like, there's just lots of stuff going on, there's lots of hints, and it's kind of... I like when a story... I don't know what's the word. Like, clues you in on it too, and lets you, like, have a little guess. I don't like it when... Sometimes when stories... I feel like the story's, like, going out of its way to not let you possibly know what the hell is going on, so that you can just have the satisfaction of pulling the rug from under you. When it's a bit cheap, sometimes that annoys me. I like it when the clues are all there, and I think it's very smart when a game can delicately drip you the information so that you feel like you're unraveling it, but not faster than it ever wants you to, if that's what I mean. Just check if anybody's changed their dialogue. I don't think so, though. Because that's always what bugs me about... I don't know if anybody's read Dan Brown books. I shouldn't read his books, but I can't help myself. but I've read 3 of them, and I always find with Dan Brown, like, he writes a really good story that's full of lots of exciting twists and turns, but I always find the conclusions infuriate me. Because it's usually just, there's no way at all you would have any idea, because he's basically sort of lied through narrative to not let you figure it out. Especially the Da Vinci Code. I remember I finished the Da Vinci Code and I was fuming. Wanted to throw the book across the room. And yet I still read Angels and Demons, but I thought it was better. Anyway. Well, there she is, the lady of the hour. Thanks to you, we're saved. You're welcome. Thanks for back then. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it really helped you. Thanks for helping me. I love how their like portraits really don't look like. He looks dreadful there in the game, but much better in the portrait. Nothing going on there then. I guess we can just leave. Take my ass out of retro as well. Not out of retro, out of boundary gate category. Oh, that's the warehouse. I don't want to be here. Where's the exit? Why don't they label exits? Is it to the west? I think it's that square on the west side. Oh, here we are. We're gonna get more talking time. Oh! Oh, wow. I guess when she said Ambrose is next, she meant next is in like right now. Is it a new map? Oh. Killer Ann. I'm going with Killer Ann. I like that name. In fact, actually, ooh, at the risk of ruining the tension, I need to go back to the armor shop and get her a different weapon because she can't hit anything. I just hope that we're actually allowed to leave. Should do that. Otherwise I'm hitting that reset. Okay, let's go back to... Where was it? Oh, Tona. I thought that was the fortress name, but it's not. It's the port town. Not that way. Ouch. Which one is the weapon shop? Let's just check Melissa's stuff. So she could have an iron rod as well, actually, but I'm gonna give... I wonder whether the maybe the iron rod is the best thing. have that. And a chain match. She's had really bad equipment. Okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff as well, just to declutter. Because monsters drop so much crap in this game. Yeah, she's wearing like trash. Wait. Oh. Let me just check. Has everybody got everything that they should before I start selling things? It's a problem with having too much clutter. Has everybody got the best? Because sometimes enemies drop weapons and sometimes I don't pay attention to it happening because I'm just spamming the move button. Like I spent ages last stream not even realising I had a silver star. Well, I saw the thing but then I forgot. Okay, so I think we just sell everything now. I do wish that they wouldn't include stuff that's equipped in the item list. It's annoying. Wait, why is that? Oh, that's a healing ring. I was like, why is that beneficial for everybody? Wait, what is this? Are you supposed to equip that? Why are they blue? I thought it was just an item to use. Oh no, even potion says it is. Huh? How weird. Why is a large potion showing up as blue, but a small potion's grey? Is that like indicating that we've moved on from potions and they're no longer very useful? But grey means like you can't equip it, I think. Save and move on. I thought I was facing south, but I wasn't. Which one is it? Not a bad time so far. I'm really wondering how long this game is going to actually be. Is it going to be a I reckon it'll be about... well, I hope it will be 30 hours. I'm hoping it's not going to be a short game. Because I'm very much enjoying it, yeah. Is anybody in the inn? No. Nobody's there. Nobody's there too. Not sure where to go. Tavern? Nobody's there. Where am I? I don't even remember what some of these places are. Oh, I can probably walk around freely now, actually. Because I'm assuming the guards on the areas are also dead. Let's check this way. No, I've just been there. The other way. What was in this room? Oh, the blacksmith. Oh, you're still there. Well, that's good. Just chilling. Whatever happens, we intend to continue working as blacksmiths here. Okay, well, can you give me some weapons? I'm just following my master. Ooh. Oh my god, this music's chaotic. It hadn't had chance to get this far. Why are they here? Are they not going to sell me something? Which way am I? I would literally give my right arm for a fucking compass on this game right now. Oh, let's try the Church of Healing. The door's broken. You can't go inside. This music's awful, but in a good way. I think I've still got the encounter rate on low, haven't I? Yeah. I might just turn it back to normal because we probably do need money. The door's broken. Okay, it's going to get a bit Silent Hilly then. Rubbish. It's alright. Will we be able to go through? No. This is where we began the game. Killer Anne. I wonder if we're just supposed to be going to the castle then, because we've not been able to get near there. Hopefully we can cut through the gate instead of having to go for the sewers again. Wait, am I facing north? No, I'm facing south. Oh, I can go through now. That's probably the correct way to go then, but I'm gonna just double check the other path. Is this locked? That's Leo's house. Oh, it should be Leo's house, but the door is broken. I mean, it still is. Oh, and that's the trapdoor. Well, I don't need to, because I can just walk through the thing, I think, now. No, we're good. What? La Chic, number 1. Wait a minute. What's the name of the villain in Phantasy Star 1 in Japanese? Isn't it the same spelling? I wonder if it's a nod. Is there a wiki? Oh no, it's got a weird gap between the rat and the sheep. But you know, I think that's intentional. I don't know, because I mean, this game does sort of give me a Phantasy Star, not sci-fi wise, but just the structure of it does remind me a lot of Phantasy Star. I bet it was inspired a bit. La Chic. It's also odd that this is a robot kind of enemy. There was one in the first town we went to as well. See, has this come from the boundary gate? Oh, I remember these. That actually, I think magic was useful. Let's try bomber. Oh, not that one then. That did more, 12 damage. Let's try... I don't even know. Firestorm. She's nearly dead. Don't really want to fight lots of those. Wait, where was the way through? I need to turn to the south. He's just chilling, just bored, you know. Thanks to this situation, it seems like my goods are gonna run out. Well, it's all about you, innit? Well, what'll it be? Ooh, a great axe +1. Love that. Oh, that's it. Everything else I'm sort of... I think I've got better of. Item shop is still here. Seems that something happened in the Church of Healing to the south. Didn't you say this last time I was here, though? They won't let any outsiders in. You did. You said this before. I think a lot of things have been happening everywhere. Maybe he was saying that too early. I need to hurry and run away from and escape. Doesn't seem like it. What'll it be? I honestly don't need anything. Don't need anything in this game. Oh, but these people are fine. When he says he won't leave his shop even up to the last. Hey Fishy Ash, how are you? Leo went out, left town this morning and hasn't come back. Try not to destroy my hands. What are you doing that would destroy your hands? Pokemon. He said he had something to investigate about the castle. I'm at the game corner. Oh, you're trying to get a Porygon? I kept thinking Poliwag, Polymorph. Polymorph is Red Dwarf. I give up with that. That stuff is just garbage. There's still quite a few stubborn people who refuse to run away all over the town. Including you, right? And the owner of this tavern's one of them. You're also here. People in glass houses. Blue, green. Oh, that's... well, I say that's better. I just think it's trash. I think anything that's like RNG like that, it just drives me crazy. What was the one that was really bad? Some of the ones in Shenmue, if you want to get those little capsule things, they're annoying because you actually have sort of limited funds as well. But I feel like the Yakuza games had some annoying pachinko bullshit. I'm trying to think, it's one of the side quests, I remember getting a bit grumpy. Oh, Alundra. Oh my god, the roulette on Alundra to get one of the life capsules and one to get the Gilded Falcon was just... oh my god, you had to win that roulette thing like 3 times. It took me... I sat down one afternoon, I think it took me about 5 hours to do that crap on Alundra. It's just not fun. Maybe a bit less, 3 hours, but 3 hours is a long time when you're sitting there. I did just watch the TV and do it, but it was really not a good time. I don't know if I'd ever do it again. Should refuse to try, no regrets. Well, I have a history and I wanted to do it just the once, and I think I've done it just the once, and I don't think I'll ever do it again. The reward from the Gilded Falcons is kind of broken anyway, the Spirit Wand. It kind of made the game ridiculously easy. I love her, just like, whatever. I suppose she needs to be here because we might need to save the game. So it's not really the situation to keeping this inn open. But I have nowhere else than here that I can go. Let's stay. The RPGs love gambling. They do. I kind of just assume it's because it's sort of prohibited in real life, so it's a way to live out your dreams. I personally hate it. That and fishing, shoehorn fishing games. Mindlessly mash him. See, do you know what else I really like about this game? No crappy mini games. I hate RPGs that just shove in bollocks mini games. Never liked it. There's very few that I actually am like, oh, that really improved the thing. I was just about to say, Breath of Fire 3 Fishing is about the only minigame I think I enjoyed. I don't even know if I did enjoy it though, I just really like the vibe of it. Get ready. I like that voice, that was a lot. I can't even remember the game that well. Uberik. Okay. So I don't know if you heard me, but one of the enemies that I just fought was called, I mean I'll type it in chat. Whoops, it might appear again, but it was called Lashik. Sashik. And I freaked out a little bit because I think it might be, I wonder if it's a reference to Phantasy Star. It's actually Lashik number 1 or Go 1 because it's a robot. But the fact that it was also a robot made me wonder if it was Phantasy Star because it's like the only science fiction-y looking enemy. We have fought another robot, but I can't remember the name of that. Probably see it again in a minute. Uberik. But I'm starting to wonder, like, maybe some of the names of the monsters, I wonder if some of them are references and they're just going over my head. Best fishing game I've ever played was Legend of the River King. Oh, I want that one. There's one on the PlayStation of that I'm intrigued by. That's like the Harvest Moon fishing game, isn't it? Like RPG-ish. Woo, woo, woo. Alright, which way should I go first? Oh, is the Church of Healing closed? Didn't he say that there was something going down? Whatever happens in town, we won't leave here. So what'll it be? I've yet to find a use for these places. I mean, do they function the same as an inn? Because I think I always have full health every time I go in one. It just always says everybody seems fine. I'm wondering if it's going to be a plot point, you know, like the... Oh! Everybody ran away from town. Except for you, oddly. Just chilling. Legend Saga. Oh, I did a little bit. I think I just was like... I think there's nothing... You get nothing from doing it, right? There's no sort of side quest or anything like that. I think I was just like, yeah, whatever. I dabbled once. I really don't do mini games. If there's nothing like a story or compulsory thing to do, I'm usually just like, well, that was cute, and I move on. Oh, the gate to the castle. Seems like something's moving. Melissa, you don't make us jump. I'm not joking. Whoa! Tamuik? Tamuik? Hello, boss. All these spells, I've yet to use Rise. Should we put some defense up for fun? I think I actually need to. Do so much damage. Whoa! See, it did its amazing badass skill and it missed everybody. So it's older than Harvest Moon. If anyone wants to try the other games in the series, could be a good way to say Japanese names for fish. Are you a fish person then, with the name Fishy Ash? I really don't do names of things like that. I probably should, but yeah. I eat fish and I don't even know what it is. I don't even know in English though. Like, I look it up and I'll be like, well, what's that there? My name is nothing to do with actual fish. What is it then? Is it oh, are you shy Ash? Are you shy Ash? I'm terrible at reading names. F-I shy? What are we doing with this dragon that's not a threat at all? I'm actually starting to get a bit annoyed now though, I think. I do sort of wish... Hey, wait a minute, what's... Where? Huh? Who's hitting with Kusu? +1. It's like someone's weapon broke and I didn't notice. Yeah, I kind of do wish this game was actually like even remotely challenging. Like, I'm just going through the motions. I could probably just spam attack and we'll win. I know a lot of fish names, quite a lot in English, but I don't know which ones correspond to which. I don't know any either. Summoning loads of skeletons. Diablo 2 book of Fishy Man's Mancer. I've never really played a lot of Diablo. Yeah, it's him! Or is it just because they don't have the space? What is Great Stone attacking with? Iron Rod. Oh, it's the previous line. It says, oh, it's the end part of Great Axe. It's not where you break text. 9 damage? Oh my god. I find it so hard to read. It flies by so fast, this stuff. I'm like, where's the number? Let's try this spell. I'm terrible though. I don't know if anybody else does when you play an RPG. So I'm always like, oh, let me do this spell and see how much damage it does, even in English, and then I like zone out and then I'm like, oh shit, what did that do? Fortunately, because I have my phone open for streaming, I sometimes just like look at my phone because I got the stream on delay, so then I'll look then, but I keep forgetting. Wait, who's got Firestorm? Let's try Bomber. I don't remember. See, Sword does fine damage. That does fine damage. Spark Ball, what are you doing? 31. Magic's really crap in this. To say that it looks really good, it doesn't really. Like, physical attacks are ridiculous. See, she does like half as much damage just with her sword. Spells, but they do no damage, yeah. I mean, they do more than the physical one, but there's no threat. Like, it's too much effort to have to go in the menus and pick them just for an extra 10 damage. Level up. I just think we're grossly overpowered. I'm not trying. I'm not grinded. I just played the game legit. I don't want to go into the castle yet, though. I'm not done here. Let me leave. I want to go to the right place accidentally. I wanted to check what was the last. I wanted to check what was down at the south. I was also hoping to see that enemy again that I mentioned. Wait, that's the wrong way. The southern ward? I don't think we've been in here. Can I actually go through? I've not been here. Well, do I go to the castle or the southern ward first? Let's explore here. That sound reminds me of something. Is there a Super Nintendo game that does that sound? Is it Mario? Like the ghost house. Oh my god. Mudon? That's supposed to be like a, I don't know, Medusa Gorgon? Again, yet to see a palette swap. Ghost Mansion, yeah, that's what it is. This game sounds like a lot of other stuff. Dragon Quest, Shin Megami Tensei, Mario. Oh, excuse me. Anybody wants this game, by the way? I was looking at eBay today and there's a listing for £20. Which isn't really great, but I guess it might be for an import title. Ooh. Oh, this is the Church of Healing. The actual church, I think, not just a building. Very large building towers before the group, but it has no windows. It's like a giant box. And on the door is the crest of the heart. Get him to start collecting them. Well, I mean, if you're interested in studying, why not? Like, take some pleasure in it. As long as it's not money that you can't afford. I've got choices. Where, the castle, the church, the rest of that town. Is this a dungeon? Hang on a minute. The Church of... Excuse me, who are you? Oxas? Well, I think that one is a little bit... I can sort of pass the name on this monster, I think. I think they've... What was it? Oxas? Yeah, maybe it's like ox ass or something this time. I think I've got about 4 thoughts in my head right now that I never completed. Getting the consoles are putting the time to hack what I have. See, I'm quite blessed that it's very easy access for me. What's that say? What is he doing? Whoops. I just want to check something. To scratch and claw. You're playing Pokemon. What's scratch in Pokemon called? Is it Hikaku? Because that's what he was doing, but just written in kanji. I think I've only really ever seen it in Pokemon. I always use Charmander. Yeah, that's what he was then. He was just doing kanji instead for some reason. Which one was it? I think it was that. But yeah, one of the thoughts that I didn't complete just there is like, is it just me, or is the Church of Healing looking a little bit futuristic? This game, but not good future, like rusty, dirty, trashy future. Very cool. What else were we just saying a second ago? I can get distracted by the interesting... Lolligar? Obviously medieval, but boom, it's actually sci-fi. This does seem like it's called a dark fantasy, and I think it is, but I do think it's got lickings of like science fiction. And I'm down for a little bit of that, as long as it doesn't turn out to be like totally sci-fi, because I'm enjoying the dark fantasy side of it. Both Ultima, Wizardry and Might and Magic have done that. I want to get into the Might and Magic series a little bit sometime. Oh, she's got a short sword. Obviously there's Phantasy Star 3. Oh, that's trash. But yeah, what was I just gonna say? Oh, about consoles. So I have a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, a Sega Saturn. Is that it? I think I got Mega Drive, Mini, SNES Mini. Oh, and then I've got a Wii and a Wii U, which doubles up as a GameCube. But it sounds, you know, oh, I've got a PlayStation 1, but I actually only got this PlayStation that I'm using right now. I only bought it last year. I bought it last October. Laurel. What is that staff? For the longest time, I used to just play PlayStation 1 games on my PlayStation 3, right up until I played Kudelka, and it didn't work properly, and that soured me on using my PlayStation 3 for a PS1. Instead of getting Swap Magic for some of those Japanese games, if it works. I know a lot of people do like hard drive mod things now. I don't really know much about it myself, but I know that that's a thing to do. I would like to get a Swap Magic thing so that I could play my PAL games on my Japanese PlayStation, but I don't know if it works that way. I feel like there's not much interest for people wanting to play PAL. PS2 games in Japan, but I wasn't sure Swap Magic or Swap Magic would help. You'd have been better off, honestly. I mean, it's a bit late now, but you'd have been better off just picking up a PlayStation Slim here, because then you've got PlayStation 1 as well. You've got 2 regions. Suddenly a monster attacks. Okay. Whoa. Brakist? The hell is this? This game is just throwing monster designs at me. I can't even, like... I don't remember them for long. Like, here's another boss. It's probably a bit easy boss. It's very cool. Poison. No, I've still not seen a single recolor. Not that I can think of. I think the closest thing to similar was that robot. I'd say it's cool, but all the monsters are really boring. Like, they don't do anything. They all seem to have, like, basically one attack or 2 attacks. They don't have a lot of thought put into them, and combat's really dull. I have to say, it's starting to be a bit of a negative about the game. It's very, 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 very simple. It's super easy. I mean, this monster's doing nothing. Greystone attacks, Finn attacks, Melissa attacks, the monster attacked Greystone, but Greystone dodged. The rest of the game's outstanding, but... Oh, monster actually hit somebody. But there's no sense of danger. There's no difficulty settings either. I feel like I'm a few levels higher than the game intended, but like the game shouldn't pivot on just like 2 levels. At the very start of the game, the very first encounters were a little bit spicy, and I just did a touch of grinding in the very first dungeon just to grab like 2 levels, and ever since then it's been brain dead easy. And I've not been grinding since. And I've actually turned the encounter rate down a few times now. I want to do Firestorm. Too many spells in this. That looks so cool. Makes you I wonder what the next level spell would be like. But this enemy keeps using poison breath, but it's affecting nobody. The status changes don't seem to stick. The main reason the game is so easy is that all the enemies seem to have really, really crap accuracy. And that was the issue for me at the start of the game too. The first couple of enemies I could barely hit them. But after I gained like 2 levels I never missed. Well, I missed there, but... Just avoiding everything now. I'm not avoiding... What do you mean? Encounters? Not really. I don't run away from encounters in these games. It's just learnt recovery. When I play RPGs, I very rarely run away because I feel like if you do that, you end up having to grind eventually. As in avoiding attacks. Yeah, we just tend to dodge everything. There's an old man collapsed on the floor amongst scattered documents. So Risp ran over to him and held his head up, I think. Oh. Oh, it's the chief priest, it's me. Oh, it's me who had the surgery with my sister. Hmm? Oh, I can pause for a second. Let me read that better then. It's me, Lisp, the one who you, I guess, like, performed surgery on with my sister. So she's had surgery too then? Because a sister, I reckon it's definitely a sister that's on the life support. It seems that the old man doesn't know who Lisp is. Whoa. Suddenly, Risp takes off her armor and shirt. Oh my. You can definitely tell it's PC Engine. Or PCFX, it's got that vibe now. But when looking at the big wound across her chest, the old man recognizes her, I guess. What?
あれはゲートを通ってきた。
What was that? I need to backtrack through that a little bit. I think I missed a crucial bit though. So he says that about he gave her a body, but I think her sister lost her body or something. It's like a dreadful irony. It should have been, I think, your younger sister who lost her body. But on top of that, to become the daughter of kingdom, and to have her, I think, to have her brain connected directly to the ancient knowledge. Hey, Legion. Thank you for the points. Yeah, so her brain being connected directly to the ancient knowledge. She was the perfect... What's that? What, organism? Oh, I think she was the perfect, like, organic computer terminal. It came through the gate. What? Oh, this has got a bit creepy, but kind of cool. He's lowered his head. So, Risp's lowered shoulders start trembling. And Melissa grabbed Thin and Greystone's ears. Come here, they're having an important conversation. And I think it's just sassing him for being a useless man. He's like, no, let go of me. Melissa kicked Greystone's leg with all her might. Lisp came back, wiping tears, holding a key. The chief priest of the Church of Healing is dead. What the fuck? You got the key with the crest of the heart on it. Wait, what was that all about? Oh my god, I wish I could watch that again. I'll watch it later, but... oh boy. I did not expect the plot to be happening in here either. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to double check later, but I think he took away... I wonder if he took some of the younger sisters, like they did a surgery. Maybe this was dying and they took some of the younger sister's body and gave it to her in order to maybe save her, but at the cost of the younger sister's health. but then it says something about she's been connected directly to the ancient knowledge. The ancient knowledge is probably not like sort of ancient, it's probably something futuristic, ancient, like what do you call it? Retro future, whatever. So she's been connected to a terminal. How ironic. It's very strange. Hey Dreamy, were you here for that? How ironic, yeah. Well, he said it was something was... He said he actually did say the word for, like, irony. Yeah, so I guess she was connected to the ancient knowledge, however that is. And he said that she was the... I think he said she was the ideal, like, biological terminal. But I'm guessing it's had catastrophic effects on her mental psyche. This game just got weird, Dreamy. How are you, Jamesy? Also, thank you for the points, Jelly Duck. Thank you for the points, Dreamy. We haven't been told to come here, though. Dokaboo. The hell is this enemy? I reckon this is gonna start leaning into the sci-fi. I think the ancient knowledge and stuff... Whoa! The ancient knowledge stuff is probably gonna be like actual technology. Some pasta in the oven, wait for it to cool down. What are you gonna have on it? So I was right with my initial hunch when I said it's not necessarily related, but I said this gives me Battle Angel Alita vibes. Maybe I wasn't so far off. Maybe it is going to be a bit... Whoa, hello! Exactly. Maybe it is going to be a bit cyberpunk. Oh, this must be where they're making the monsters. Greystone broke the door and stepped inside. There are rows of giant glass tanks. There's a horrible smell, like something rotting, that's hanging, like kind of enshrouding the room. In the tanks are large, like living things floating. And inside it's like, what that? Some sort of thick... Like, some of them have been melting, I think. It's the monster that we saw in the northern... Well, that he saw anyway, not everybody, but it's the monster I saw in the northern district. Thin and Lisp look at each other. So the monsters have come from the Church of Healing. Do you know what? Oh no, I don't know what. No, that wouldn't make any sense. I was having a hypothesis, like when they're restoring people's body parts and stuff, I wonder if they're taking stuff too. And making monsters from it. It's just tuna and pasta. I'll have a pasta sandwich though. I love tuna. I'm always eating like tuna bread and stuff. I like tuna pasta as well. This is so cool, right? I love this shit. Big 90s vibes. I wish I could pause the cutscenes though, that's what stresses me out. I don't like the pressure. should probably just find a Let's Play or something. Wait, where have I been? Where haven't I been? Tinned tuna is so good. I wonder if I can actually. Can't you look at like your own VODs on Twitch while you're still live? Oh yeah, there I am. I might just have a look. I should do this more often. Oh, I've just found the scene. There was one bit of dialogue that he said that I missed to take a snapshot off when I was trying to look at it afterwards. Just a moment. Maybe there wasn't. Oh god, he did say something different at the end that I didn't read. He said it should. I'll move while I'm doing it. I'm not sure if she was actually turned out to be ideal. He says something about something coming through the gate. But yeah, I think he said we gave you a body. It's kind of so... What's the word? It's not just irony, it's like... irony, but in a horrible way, kind of thing. Like... yeah, like a cruel irony, I guess. It's a cruel irony. We took her body. Yeah. Weird. I'm sure it'll make a bit more sense if I continue on. Because dying men don't make a lot of sense, do they? So the mercury poison risk, the fact that it's actually quite expensive here, I would eat it all the time. Don't know about that. I just eat it. My conspiracy theory mercury poison was invented to reduce tuna consumption. Exactly. That's mine. I think they're just keeping it to themselves. To eat an absurd amount for any actual risk. How much is absurd? I actually don't eat a lot of tinned tuna. But I do eat a lot of like you can buy it like already, you know, like tuna sandwiches and stuff. I'll buy. So God knows where that comes from, but I do eat sometimes if I'm doing pasta. I don't know whether to stay in this church or continue around town a little bit because I feel like we accidentally whoopsied into the correct location. But it has been a while since I saved the game. It's this every day. So every day is probably completely fine, multiple tins. Probably eating the tin. Fresh tuna isn't better, just eating fish in general every day also better. Eating anything in excess is usually bad though, isn't it? Do you like fish, Dreamy? I always like... There's quite a lot of fish sort of food that I like, but it's not something that I think to buy. I don't cook fish very often either, but when I have fish, I'm always like, I do quite like fish, I should have it more. And it feels, I don't know, fish always feels a little bit better than meat. Tin tomatoes, oh I hate tomatoes. Illuminati. It's too expensive to go out of the way to buy, even in a port town. Fish is fairly affordable in Japan. I used to hate tomatoes until I moved to Cyprus. Oh, you're not actually from Cyprus then? I just assumed. I've been to Cyprus once, but I don't remember it. I was, don't know, probably about 8 or something. Oh, the UK. Moved to Cyprus last year. I went on holiday to Cyprus, but I was very young. The only thing I really remember about the holiday was the hotel pool and swimming. It was like one of the first sort of places where I was swimming properly without... Maybe I was even younger than that actually. So it's like kind of where I was learning how to swim without armbands and stuff, I think. So I think I was pretty young. King salmon? Oh, I love salmon. I like the salmon truly is the best fish. I like the onigiri with salmon in the middle and tuna mayo, but I really like the salmon ones. I don't like raw salmon though, I like it cooked. I don't like raw anything really, I'm not really big on sushi. I always, like there's some sushi where I think like it's alright, but I always think like it would taste much nicer if you cooked it. I'm a total blasphemer, but I'm just like, I wish this fish was cooked. I'm that bitch that sits in the kaiten, the conveyor belt sushi thing, and has like fried shrimp. It's my favourite onigiri from the konbini. I love salmon. I always find it weird, like you just said there, Dreamy, like I've seen it back in the UK too, how they just call it like nigiri now. To me that's really bizarre, because It technically is called nigiri when you have the O is just like a politeness thing, but I've never ever heard anybody ever refer to it without the O at the beginning, so it's basically at that point just a word. So I find it odd that in the West they dropped it. It's like they went out of their... It's like almost like they went out of their way to understand that it isn't part of the word and drop it, but like why? It's very strange. It just sounds very alien to me to say nigiri. Like there's some words that it seems to be a bit here or there, like I'll hear sushi without "o" in front of it. I still prefer them to say that though, instead of like rice ball or whatever. Not a huge fan of smoked salmon. Cooked normally or raw. I'm talking about onigiri, that's what we call the rice balls here. That's the same thing though, I think. Dreamy, isn't it? That is what onigiri is. I was just talking about sushi. Oh. I see what you mean. But I have heard the same thing too. So, see, there you go. If you don't say the O, then you flag auto mod like Fishy Ass has just done. No. Oh dear. I mean, why is that being held? I know why, but there you go. I guess it's getting a little too close to being something, but it's not the something yet. But I am kind of happy that they've started adopting a few more words. The weirdest one for me though is like to see like kushikatsu, not kushikatsu, katsukare. So I'm really bad at like saying random Japanese, especially loan word Japanese words in the middle of speaking English, because I get my British accent coming on. But I find it odd the katsu curry, because it like almost, I guess it's just a way of conveying the idea that it's a Japanese style curry. Because language is just communication, but it seems very odd to me because it's like got like no meaning. It's literally just like a cutlet curry. And it's not even, I mean it is Japanese food, but it's just a Japanese take on a type of food. Even if there's no katsu. Oh really? I didn't know that. That's cursed. There's no katsu in it, it's not a katsu curry. But like katsu, isn't it? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure katsu is a loan word from Portuguese for cutlet. It comes from like katsuret, I think, but I think it's come from Portuguese. But it's literally just like a chicken cutlet. Or what do the Americans say? Is it a chicken fillet? Fucking fillet. Well, that's a fillet though, isn't it? Sorry, fillet. I love that. I didn't realise that they were the same words for the longest time. I didn't realise that Chick-fil-A was just chicken fillet. Make it sound all fancy. Did you say fish fillet as well? Nice that English sounding words become loan words. Quite a lot of the words are also Portuguese, especially food stuff. Because people tend to forget that when Japan closed off its borders and became sort of isolated for a long time from the outside, is pan from Portuguese? I thought that was French. I thought pan was French from like pan au chocolat. Pow? Really? I'll take your word for it. I just always assumed it was pan because that's French for bread. A lot of French loan words. But yeah, a lot of stuff is... it would make sense though, because I don't know why they'd take it from French. Because I'd assume they'd encountered bread before. But yeah, what I was saying was when they first opened up the borders, it was actually the Portuguese people first. I think it's still pronounced like pan because Portuguese is weird. I don't know anything about Portuguese though. I've never looked it up though, so I'm happy to take your word for it. How about Café Ole then? I wonder if that's is that actually French? Pan is Spanish for bread too. Well, there we go then. I stand corrected. Cafe LA is French. Probably more modern as well though, that one. Cafe latte. Oh yeah, all that stuff. You got your Starbucks stuff. But like here, Cafe Ole is literally pretty much any coffee that's got milk put in it. Everywhere. I mean, it's like it's just literally a milk with fucking coffee with milk in it. I'm drinking a Cafe Ole right now. Because it's weird, because they'll have milk tea, but then Cafe Ole. Oh my god, I totally forgot about this thing that I sent a photo of. I have to post it in the Discord maybe later or something, but they, what was it called? Have I still got the photo? I totally forgot about this, and I meant to send it Barley back for a start. I was in the supermarket the other day, and they had this section in the frozen section, and it was like some import foods, and it was the French. I haven't deleted the photo. I think I have. Oh, I think I've deleted it by mistake. I can go to the supermarket again though. Oh yeah, it's gone. It's annoying because I won't be able to explain what it is now because I can't remember, but maybe somebody in chat who knows about food will be able to help me. But anyway, there was this frozen section, and it was like Taste of France or something. It had all this French stuff in it, and there was like French desserts and stuff, and then they had this one thing, and I can't remember what it was called now, but it was, what's potato? It was something like that. It was not pommes, was it? Was that fries? Maybe it wasn't potato. It had a weird name actually. I don't think... Yeah, it wasn't pomme or pom, whatever you pronounce it. But anyway, the point of the story is, I was just looking at it and going, isn't this just a fucking shepherd's pie? It was literally just like beef, like minced beef with mashed potato kind of on top of it. And I was just looking at it going, this ain't French! Like, oh, it sounds lovely when you say it's French and it's got a fancy name. It's a fucking shepherd's pie. I'm gonna buy one as well. I want to try it. I bet you it tastes like crap. I've had many a disappointing shepherd's pie in Japan. Oh my god, I love shepherd's pie. Hashes, that was it, I think. That was it. Because I was thinking hashed potato. Yeah, what is that? Is that just a French shepherd's pie? Is there a difference? I'm googling it myself now. It's a family dish originated in France. It's a gratin-like dish that consists of mashed potatoes, ground shredded beef, and grated cheese. That's just a cheese shepherd's pie. I'm looking. Oh my god, this literally looks like what my mum makes. The thing that Google's put off. It's the real truth that we stole it, though. That's probably the. Let's not look. Let's not break our heritage because we basically just pinched it from France, probably. Gave it a crap name. Frozen foods just never hit the spot now. But even in like, I've been to like UK, supposedly UK themed pubs or whatever, and they boast that they have like some British food. They've got a shepherd's pie, and I'm just like, your shepherd's pie's a bit sloppy. And I don't mean in quality. I mean it's actually a bit sloppy. My mum makes lovely shepherd's pie. She puts like onion. I think she puts some peas in it too. I think actually onion and meat. Bits of carrot too. I can't remember now. But not just beef. She used to do two because my dad liked cheese on it. Much love shepherd's pie. With sake, I'm afraid, says what's that? I'm terrible with food. I'm not really a foodie. That would be. I would like to try it though, but it's like 800 yen. And it looks small. Like it's not going to be a dinner, it's a dish. It's like a part of your dinner, and it's a bit expensive. And it's like microwave. So how good can it be? But I kind of want to try it just to say I did. And also it might be a taste that I can't really get very often in Japan, but yeah, maybe I'll pick one up on the way home from work next week. Because it was in a supermarket that's like about 20-25 minute walk from my home. Thing is though, if it's frozen, it might not survive the journey back at the moment. We had some other stuff too. They had gratin. Japan loves gratin. I don't really get gratin myself. I probably like gratin in other countries, but gratin here, it's just so small and has nothing much to it. Moussaka is like a shepherd's pie, but it's not. It's Greek, Middle Eastern. See, we have shepherd's pie and we've got cottage pie. Maybe it'll surprise you. It won't for 800 jam. They had those little desserts as well, and I can't remember what they're called either, but I can't think how to describe them. Like tiny little, if you like scrunched your thumb up about that size, those little not cakes, but they're like little dessert things, brown, and I feel like they're soaked in something. They had some of those as well. And they had some gratins, and then they had one other thing, but shepherd's pie is lamb and cottage's beef. I prefer the lamb. Oh yeah, well you're right there actually. So it's not a glorified shepherd's pie, it's a glorified cottage pie. I like both. I think shepherd's pie is better, but I think I probably spent most of my life eating cottage pie because it's cheaper, isn't it? I do like a bit of lamb, and lamb is a meat that you never really get here unless you're having a Genghis Khan. Definitely cheaper. feel like, I don't know, there's some weirdness going on with Boundary Gate at the minute. I've sort of zoned out a little bit, but it's suddenly taken a really dark turn and we're like exposing some hidden truths while discussing Shepherd's Pie. Can you imagine? Because they would be walking through the dungeon, wouldn't they? In between fighting monsters. Do you think they're like chatting as they go? Like after they kill this monster, like Finn turns to Melissa or whatever and says, "So anyway, I think Shepherd's Pie is really good. You should try it. Once we get out of here, I'll make you one." Probably turn the encounter down a little bit, to be honest. To be honest, I'm not even sure what we needed the key for that we got though. Some biotech games type banter or something, or like in the elevators. A lot of choices. Where am I going? All these empty rooms. Oh! Okay, palette swap. Oh no, it's not, because it's changed. For a moment it looked like a palette swap, but it's transformed into something else. I don't even know what it is, we didn't see its name. I'm guessing it's a boss. Are they even bosses though at this point? They're just like slightly beefier enemies. Baldur's Gate. I haven't played those. I keep talking about them though. Maybe one day I will. Playing Baldur's Gate on stream because I have them. Got the starting to look mazy. It's actually just a copy paste, the same floor. I think it's just been a corridor with like 6 rooms on either side that are mostly empty. Damonite. Damonite? Here I've got the whatever they're called, the remasters of Baldur's Gate on the PlayStation 4 Enhanced Edition. Can't wait to play Baldur's Gate, gonna do co-op Big Tour. Oh really? Which ones? What about the Dark Alliances? What about the OG, like, top-down RPG one? I wouldn't mind to play those too, but I don't think I'll ever own them. This is the part of where I'm not so lucky, you know, like, oh, I have all these lovely... You can. The reason I'm saying that really is I'm more wondering why Dreamy would be playing Baldur's Gate, because Big Tor plays Xbox stuff, Xbox 360, Xbox OG, and I don't think it's on there. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, unless you mean in your personal life, I was trying to think of any stream reason why either of you would be playing Baldur's Gate. Unless that's your next series playthrough, Dreamy. But yeah, Dreamy's partner, who streams too, Big Tall Not Small, does Xbox. I mean, we can give her a little shout out if anybody's interested. Does an Xbox challenge, playing every single Xbox game there ever was. So that's why I was wondering why he would be playing a Baldur's Gate game. But I guess the Dark Alliance ones were on it, weren't they? Whoa! That was a cool little effect. I shouldn't use lightning against lightning, but it still seems to do a lot of damage. You know, it would be nice if the spells were in the same order for every character, but they're not. There seems to be just whatever the order they learn them. Looks like the lightning actually does a lot of damage. Oh, I know. I hate that. I really, really hate that. I know it, like, you might think, oh, it's cool, like, to have a unique magic name, trying to make up something fancy. There is nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned spark ball. It's clear, it does what it says on the tin. I don't know, is this supposed to be bonfire, but bonfire, whatever. It's fine, I can understand it. I mean, I feel sorry for maybe Japanese people who have no grasp of English, but... Wizardry is too influential. Good. Because nobody likes Fancy Star and its super sound. SMT, oh god, yeah, those names, they do me out. I remember them while I'm playing it to a degree, and then it's just gone like, what is it? What are the games in SMT? Like, what's the death spell? Hammer? Mudra, or Mudra, and Hammer, and oh, whatever. Dio is the heat. Dio I always remember. What are the fire spells? Agni? Which is fine, because that's kind of Latin, isn't it? But it's all the debuffs, like... oh, is it like Rakunja? Hammer for light, Mudra for dark. Oh, the worst one though, if you've ever played Paladin's Quest, it's not as bad in English actually because they've abbreviated it, but the Japanese names for the spells in Paladin's Quest are an absolute fucking nightmare. They make almost no sense at all because they modify the words to whether it's single target or group target, but there's no logic to it. So you'll have like a fire spell that's called, I can't even think, like Zan, and then there'll be like Gizan and Girazazan. Oh, it's just trash. Rakajan, Dekujan. See, the de bit makes me think like debuff or something. Rakunda. What's Rakunda? Rakunda's revived. Yeah. My dad used to say it was like 5 with higher, which is probably why he got thrown out of the fire brigade. Bloody Harry Hill, is he still going? Is he cancelled? He seems like somebody that should be. He must have done something. That was somebody else when I was looking at who's cancelled. I googled Chris Tarrant recently. I was like, Chris Tarrant's got to be cancelled by now, surely. He must have done something. Quite the opposite. Seems to be doing good deeds. Just everybody's cancelled. They seem to be on TV from the 90s now. Harry Hill's TV burp. Oh, through wizardry did all the made-up spell stuff. That was for Dragon Quest that made it widespread. I kind of don't mind if they use stuff like Latin influences, because you can sort of, there's a consistency. Charge, rise, okay. Oh, she just learnt something else, I didn't read it though. I think it said explosion. Skipped it. Explosion, yeah. Lisp learned something too. Charge, rise. As it raises attack. See, these are lovely spells if you're curious. We've got bonfire or bonfire, whatever. It's a fire spell. Heal, lightning, asleep, silent, antidote, death rise, but like defense, death rise, DEF rise, recovery, firestorm, heal shower, discharge. Discharge is a bit weird. It's an escape the dungeon one. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have thought it was like a lightning spell or something, but spark ball, rise, and charge rise. And then she's got, I think, mostly the same. She's got bomber and explosion. Simple and to the point. Does what it says on the tin. It's all you need to know, isn't it? It's the same with swords, like long sword. It's fine. It's a fucking sword. Don't need fancy weird names. Partial to Pokemon moves. Oh god, the names in Japanese though, I don't know them. I just have to read the explanations, like what's that? I can't remember the English names for some of them though either, anymore. Steps. English ones, I think they do a good job of conveying the idea. I always thought Leah was weird as a kid. I didn't really understand what Leah was and why it did anything. Like Leah like lowers defense? Growl. So looking forward to playing Sweetheart. Are you going to play it? It's enough for me to not be confused. That's the best thing. If you need to look up what something does, like very specifically, it's a bad game, I think. I think if you're gonna make creative names, you should still make them sound like thingies though. Kamaitachi. What's that? A whirlwind? They're usually associated with wind, I think. The sickle weasel, isn't it? Now, neck on your Koban is an expression, that's why. Isn't it? What is it? Pearls before swine, I think is our English equivalent. Razor wind. Yeah. Usually the Kamaitachi are like little sickle weasels, and you often see them like they're in Final Fantasy, aren't they? Where they're like in whirlwinds. Those little weasels with the blades on their arms. Or sickles. You've seen those, yeah. Because that's like that game I was telling you I was playing Dreamy about. Kamaitachi no Yoru, it's just Night of the Sickle Weasel. They changed they did a iPhone translation for that game and they called it like Night of the Banshee or something. Just a bit interesting. Payday. Payday's a bit odd. What is neck on it? Is it Pearls Before Swine? Is that our one? Casting Pearls Before Swine, yeah. Giving a gold coin to a cat. There was one that I found interesting. I don't know if you know, there's a word, what is it? Oh god, it's on my card. Mayu Tsuba. It's like eyebrow, and spit. And it means like a cock and bull story. But it comes from some belief. Oh, I looked up the meaning and I forgot what it was now, but it's something to do with was it foxes or raccoons? It doesn't really matter. I think it's foxes, and they could shape shift or something by doing something with their eyebrows. But to stop them doing that, tricking people, you would like put saliva on their eyebrows. I can't remember now. And it's like the way to get through the deceit. I can't remember. But yeah, it's got some silly. I remember what it means, but I don't remember the origin now. But it's stuck as an expression. Like what? Do we have any? What would an English one be like that? Oh my god, I've never thought about that. Contradiction. It's just a soft shield, isn't it? I never thought about that. That's quite cute. I've never made that connection. Spear and shield? Oh, I thought it was soft. I think it's soft. The first kanji. Is it not? Oh no, it isn't. Oh well, I think I've improved it though. It should be. That would be a better contradiction, don't you think? Oh yeah, no, it's the top part of soft. A soft shield is a much better contradiction. They should change the kanji. It's almost the same anyway. Would you still be able to read? You could probably, yeah, you could still read it the same way too. I've improved it. Oh no, you couldn't read it the same way. When two salesmen were selling their weapons, one sold a spear that could pierce through any defense, and the other was selling a shield that could block any attack. And so it became a contradiction. I had something in my head and it's gone. What would one be in English? So, ooh, Lisp looked at the titles of the documents scattered around the room. It's the same salesman spelling both. Well, that would be the contradiction then. Why would you say, I guess... Oh, story time. Can't read that. Let's see. Oh, central nerve for system. I think that's control, isn't it? It's like the difficulties, I think like the difficulties regarding controlling the central nervous system. Or the construction, yeah, the difficulties regarding the construction and control of the central nervous system. Oh, this is gonna get into babble. Cultivation. What's that, like the practical application of magical arts in cultivating the efficiency of structural efficiency? Oh my god. And the construction of what? I think it's the construction of a military organization by artificial life. Melissa says, I don't really get it. Me neither, Melissa. So in other words, this is... it's talking about talking about making an army of monsters. Melissa's... oh, Melissa kicks the documents. Stop kicking shit, girl. And Finn found a key with the symbol of a goat on it in the desk. Wait, so are we just going around finding all these keys then? Maybe it's sort of gone a bit open-ended at this point in the game, so we could have gone to different places in different orders. Now that you mention it, that symbol, that crest of the goat, I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, it was on that wall that you kicked. It's also on the HUD. It's been on the game. It's on the cover of the box. It's on the HUD of the game. It's everywhere. It's damn goat. You got the key with the symbol of the goat on it. Or the ram, rather. Maybe it's RAM, as in random access memory. There's a deep dive. I think we can leave now then. I guess we just needed to pick up the key. I could probably use an escape spell. I'm very tempted to actually just speed things along a bit. It's not like I need the experience. Although it is nice to chat as we go. Although I'm getting a bit scared of continuing. If the game's going to start getting all Xenogears scientific on my ass, my brain is going to melt. So what did we just read? I guess we're done. So they're creating, I mean, well, I guess it was, like she just said, it was just documents about how to create artificial life to build an army, I guess. How to create a central nervous system. And that must be what's going on in the basement now. So the Church of Healing have actually been making mods. Well, we knew that anyway. There's no shocks there. This enemy is so beefy. Go away. But what I don't understand is, if they're creating enemies, why do the monsters come through the boundary gates as well? Didn't mean to go that. Oh my god, you get turned around so quickly. I just want to check that I did everything on the second floor. I think I did. Let's exit. I've never used this before, but we'll give it a go. Discharge. Where are we then? I wish they'd label the maps. We've been in the basement, haven't we? Okay, so this is the exit. It's time to go and save the game somewhere, I think. Where was the inn? Modan. Modem. I think I'm going to take a very quick break though, before we continue just a little bit more. I've got a sort of second wind. I got the gif of that woman in the corner. Yeah. I need more though, because she's just sitting there lonely, but I had to have her. But I'm going to quickly top up my coffee, although it's actually half full. And I shall be back. Are we back? Whew, that was scary. Okay. There it is. It was weird because when I sat down, before I even transitioned back the scene, I heard the USB and I thought bum ba da bum, and I was like, uh-oh, I hope that was the mouse. Guess what? It wasn't the mouse. And my computer said like, a recently connected USB device failed. And I was like, oh no. I think it just came loose. At least it doesn't affect my game because it's the PlayStation, not the capture card that's playing. But like, my microphone is plugged into the capture card too, so I couldn't even like speak because my microphone was no longer connected. Oh, don't scare me like that video game. Hopefully we're all good now anyway. Let's just check that I've actually got motion before I continue playing. Yeah, okay, good. Right, there we go. What were we doing? Just came loose. Yeah, it's in the USB that it's plugged into. It's a bit faulty, to be honest. I probably shouldn't use it for the capture card, it's just that it's on the right side of my laptop, which is the closest to my capture card, so I feel like it's the best place. Or maybe I should swap it. Let's see, what was I doing? I was really tired before I started stream, but now that I'm actually playing this, I've kind of got a second wind going. Even though as we're approaching 4 in the morning. My time schedule though is a hot mess. I haven't been up here. Although I don't want to stray too far. I really want to save the game. Because we haven't saved the game since, well, before we went in the Church of Eden. Perfect time to be discovering forbidden facilities, yeah. You have 5k coins on your gambling update. I don't know your patience. I'm gonna just come. Oh no. Oh, where am I? Where am I facing? South? Let's just go back and save and we'll come back later. Just leave. Which way was it? This way. What I'm going to do, though, this is just my brain randomly thinking stuff that's got nothing to do with what's happening right now. But speaking of what we'll do for the next video game, once, because I think Boundary Gate, I'll probably finish it in a couple of weeks, and I'm definitely going to finish Phantastem. Oh, that coffee is too hot to drink. For the next game that I'm choosing, I think because I want to give it a bit more time, I might put it up sooner rather than later, like maybe even tomorrow if I have time. I might put forward some candidates for what I have in mind next. Although I really do need to get back on Mega Drive. I feel like I've neglected it for a while now. Because I've not been streaming in the week. I prefer to do Mega Drive after work because it's less mentally draining. And I have less time, so it's Mega Drive's quite good for pick up and play. Unless I'm playing a role playing game, but like playing what are we playing? Sink or Swim? Not Sink or Swim, well that is the name for it, but Man Overboard. It's quite easy to just pick it up and play it for a couple of hours, whereas this is the kind of game where I want a bit more time. I don't want to be rushed. Because imagine, like right now, I need to go to bed and I've got work tomorrow, and I'm trying to find a save. Like, that would be so irritating. It makes me not want to play games like this on school nights. That's the armor shop. The inn's behind me. Okay, let's go. But yeah, so I was thinking I might just pick a couple of things for the next choice and put them in the Discord and just leave them there for a while. And people can vote for whatever they want most interested in. I might leave the 4 that haven't been chosen and then just maybe add 2 new ones, or I don't know, or jumble the choice around a little bit. Because I mean, third. Oh my god, I felt like something was on my arm then, creeping me out. Whether it was a bug or something. The joys of summer. It's the atmosphere from this game is freaking me out a bit too. But yeah, Saw Vice was pretty much almost... If I hadn't have sort of... Because I think this was tied with Saw Vice, but I just put my own influence in because I really wanted to play this game. So I voted myself. Which is fine, I'm allowed to vote. Although technically I voted for all of them, but by picking them in the first place. But... Sakana Cow, hello there. How are you? I'm just paranoid that I didn't save, so I'm going to save again. We've got a lot of fish-themed people in chat right now. Is this an Odyssey RPG? Yes! I don't know why I even hesitated. I was just like getting perplexed with the what is it? Saturnino Nazal. I sort of low-key envy the fact that Barley Rap got that emote or that joke, because it's an amazing sticker. Right, now what was my plan? I've saved. Oh, I wanted to go to the armor shop and sell some shit just in case. But yeah, how are you? Thank you for the flower. I was going to say thank you for the follow, but as I was speaking, I read your comment that said fish power, so it just came out as thank you for the flower. Thank you for the flower earlier. Oh, I should probably check myself actually. have I got... When did I pick up that silver rapier? This is what happens in this game. I have no memory of picking that up. No, can you equip it? No. Let's, wait. Oh no, this is items. Go away. What a bizarre menu. So like in the armory equipment shop, which I'm just going to go to there because it's easier. Was it this one? In the equipment shop, you can go into the equip menu as well. Like from the shop menu, which is fine. But in the item shop, you can go into the item menu, but like, why? Just gonna drink your potions in the item store. She can't even use the silver rapier. He can, but it's crap. Can she? So she can. I'm not, but I don't know. The problem, the game doesn't really convey, except the manual, how many hits. Hang on, let me lean over and get the box. I can't remember if the rapier tells you how many hits. No, we've got actually. I'm gonna Google it. Because it does less damage than the iron rod, but it might actually do more hits. Oh, where was that wiki that we found the other day? I'm just going to search for Holy Stone again, because Google brought it up when I did that. Follow a flower, flower. I can't remember the website. That's a walkthrough. I don't want the walkthrough though. I want an item list. Oh, there we go. Because I spelled boundary wrong, it didn't come up. What is this? Silver Rapier 2 does 3 attacks for 36 damage each. Iron Rod 2 does 2 attacks for 20 damage. What? What? If this is to be believed, this is just nonsense then. So why is the silver rapier list? Oh, because it's not silver plus 2, it's not a plus 1, is it? So 3 attacks for 18, or 2 attacks for 20. Well, why can't the game just inform me that this is an upgrade? It's an upgrade, okay? Because it does 1 extra attack. So you do the math, because I can't, I don't want to embarrass myself. What's 3 times 18 versus 40? Nothing? Right, I'm selling everything that's not equipped. Everything must go. Short sword 2. Was that really not an improvement? It's gone. Oh, I've got 4 of them. Yeah, that's another problem with this game, is you can't sell stuff in bulk. You have to do it individually, one by one. I've got 4 of these swords. I'm getting more money than I know what to do with. Is that it? Oh, I can get rid of that rod. I'm seeing your music roulette family tracker forums way back. Right, let's save again, because I don't want to do any of that nonsense. Uberik. Why so green? Why does he have a cross? Wasn't there? There was another enemy that had a cross on him as well. Where's the inn? Red. Oh, I don't want to talk to you every time. Just let me. Oops. I don't want to stay. Oh, I'll just stay. It's easier. I've got money to bet. Let's roll onto another save file, I think, as well. Just in case. Where should I go now then? Because I haven't been in the castle. I don't know whether to look at the castle or check out the South District a little bit more. I might go to the castle because I really want to find a dead end. I don't know what the objective is yet. I feel like these keys are all going to be needed to be used. Like there's going to be maybe 5 doors or something. Maybe they'll be at the castle. I don't remember where the castle was. The game has been very, very linear, and suddenly it's not. Akdo. Oh shit! Bye, Melissa. What the hell? I just saw something like the... He used a death breath on her. Savage. Well, that's me sassing the game for being too easy, and this enemy comes and just... Poor old Melissa. Oh well, everybody else is celebrating. Sort yourself out. Oh! If she's not full health, I want to finally test out this Church of Heat. Whoa. Owa... What was that? Owa Toad? Do you think the entire game will be within the sister town? No. I think maybe you've missed some bits, but we've actually spent quite a large time outside of town. At the start of the stream, I was in a different place. We've been to quite a few locations now. We've been to there was a mine town that we went. So we started out in this town, then we went to the ruins of the town that had been totally wiped off the map by some sort of explosion. And we went into a crater. Yeah, we've left. I think you've probably also like maybe stepped away, come back, and assumed I'm still in the same town as well. But yeah, because yesterday when you were here yesterday. That like purple place, that wasn't here. That was it's hard to tell when it's first person though, but that was like a big fort by a lake somewhere. But yeah, we've left quite a fair bit. More because I honestly thought it was going to be. I thought it was all going to be set in this town, and it would just be one giant dungeon going down, down, down. But it's actually really not been at all. We've spent a lot of time elsewhere. We went to the mines. There was the mining town. Do you remember? I don't know if you were here when I went down this whole thing. There was a shaft. Monsters and people had gone down there and been eaten. That was in a mining town. Can you heal us? Oh, so he can. So what's the difference between? I feel a bit dirty using these guys though because they're kind of trash, aren't they? Right, well, I've finally used the Church of Healing for the first time in the game. Oh my god. But yeah, so we left this town and we did some stuff and we've come back and it's now in ruins. That raw mage jump, what, the monster or me? It was a very big enemy, whatever it was. That monster with lots of eyes. I didn't even catch his name actually. It was like, I think it was like Oak Toad or something. Let's look in the castle. Probably gonna be this door. Can't even go through. Oh, go through that. It's locked. Okay. Well, that one isn't. I have to say though, like all that aside, I think the oh, welcome to the first palette swap that I've noticed. We've seen her before, but I don't think she had wings, and she was a different colour. I think it's fair to have a palette swap, and I'm pretty sure she didn't have any wings. Maybe there's been another palette swap and I just didn't notice that, because maybe they just add little bits. She's looking great, yeah, I remember those. Boobies. Boobs. Yeah, I didn't want to say the boob in the room. She's got very carefully strands of hair that just fall over the top. So we're safe. She's defending a lot. I think we might be in a place that's slightly a little bit powerful. She keeps missing, but if she actually hits somebody, we could be in trouble. Yeah, Melissa's not doing any damage to her, neither's Lisp. Perhaps I should just use some magic. Let's burn the bitch. Oh, we can see that new... I got that new spell, Explosion. Let's try it out. He's gonna kill her now. She needs to stop posing. Ouch! Whoa. Why did she attack Melissa for like 90 something damage? I think this is probably a place we're supposed to be a little bit later, but I'm still going to keep looking. What can Melissa do? More explosions. Oh, she's gone. Pirate. It was a lot of experience. It's almost like it was a boss. We didn't have the boss music. I just explored this room. Ah, here we are. You found a map. The magic animations always feel like the whole team is about to get... Yeah, it's very grand. But I think magic should be. Like, don't you think? If you're throwing fucking fireballs, like... You know... Get back. What? It's a map of like a labyrinth of the four crests? So what is that in the middle then? Is that Ambrose? Wait a minute then, so... Are there 4 locations? Well, 5, with the centre being the castle. So maybe that's what she's referring to, and she's been referring to boats all this time, like the different boats. Maybe there's one for each crest. So, because the one on the left would be the mining town that we went to, the one at the north. The one at the north is the town that was eradicated. The one at the bottom in the lake is where we just were. What was the one on the right? Or have I not been there yet? What was the other location? I don't remember. And in the middle is Ambrose. What was the... Oh! The Duke's house. Might be the one on the right. Why is there just... Is there just a map in the door? Oh, I'm over this lady. She has too much health. I love the magic in this game, how it looks. It's just a shame that it's not very powerful. But it looks really cool. I wish more games went to this much effort. And especially because it's like pixel art, not 3D. Because it feels like the spell is having an effect. Let's do the fire one, because that's the coolest, even though it's probably weaker at this point. But it feels like the spell is having an effect on like everything, like the monster, the environment, like it's got a physical presence. Whereas I feel like a lot of other games, the magic just looks like it's sort of like an overlay slapped on top of like the target, which is what it is essentially. But this looks like it's got an actual real weight. Like the way it makes even the walls and everything like shine. It's very neat. More games should do this. Finn's really not doing any damage right now. I think he needs a new weapon. Still got that silver sword. Maybe I've got to see this one. I mean, I did have a peek at the weapon list just a moment ago, and it seems like, for example, the silver rapier that we've got, there's at least like 2 or 3 more rapiers in game, so maybe there's still some ways to go. I feel like we've probably crossed the halfway point now, though. I'm wondering if we're getting towards, like, not a hurried finale, but the final parts of the game. I feel like this bit might go on for a while, like finding all these keys. Oh my god, I'm gonna turn the camera down, this is annoying me. This girl, just get out, you've got too much health, it's annoying. I've never actually ran away. I could turn the battle animations off, that is a choice too. They really did kind of think of a lot of stuff. I don't have the heart to turn off those spell animations though. Oh, I could raise somebody's attack actually, why don't I do that? Grey. But the thing that annoys me though is, we don't go in order of who's attacking. It goes Finn, when I'm making my choices, it's like Finn, Risp, Greystone, Melissa, which is like middle right, middle left, outer outer right. It's the order that they joined the party, but it's kind of a bit weird because you expect it to just go from left to right. I wonder how much damage he's gonna do now. Not much. I mean, these fights go faster, yeah. They don't do any damage with physical attacks. Same in like Final Fantasy. I never really skipped the summons, especially Shiva. Oh my god, do you remember Shiva in Final Fantasy X? I used to live for that. I used to hate when you summoned them once, you had the short versions. I loved it when she walked forwards and clicked her fingers. It was so good. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but a younger me used to sit playing Final Fantasy X and I clicked my fingers too. Boom. I did that. I did that with my fingers just now. That's why she's on the floor. And let's turn this encounter rate down because I'm sick of it. Shiva summons are always my favourite, yeah. I like Leviathan as well. Wait, have we concluded dead ends everywhere? What happened to the room with the map? Oh, we can't go in here anymore. So wait, did we... Wait, I don't remember now. Did we pick up the map? Or not? We don't have a key items menu. What kind of map is this? Whatever. Was this a locked door? So we can't do anything in the castle. I guess the whole point of coming here was just to get the map for now. And I guess we'll get the key at some point to go further. There hasn't been much guidance in this part of the game. Usually it's been sort of spoon feeding me where to go, but we're back in town and yeah. Alright, let's continue searching the southern district, which is this way. Okay, what's over here? Ouch. Well, that's all linking up, isn't it? I was expecting another building, like the Church of Healing or something to go in. How much damage does Finn do here? Is he really weak? Oh no, he did a lot there. Maybe it was just that enemy. Because I don't think I can get any better stuff from him, but he's not had an upgrade in a while. Who's your favourite summon then? Is it Shiva? I think Shiva's probably mine. So we've been to the south. I like Quetzalcoatl as well. I think Quetzalcoatl is very pretty. It's Ambrosia Castle, but it's kind of, what was that word at the end again? It was the same one that I said about the smell in the underground lab. Yeah, hanging over, enshrouded. Dark clouds hanging over it. Which one was Quetzalcoatl in? Did you spell that? Did you Google that? It was in 10. Is that actually how you spell it as well? First half definitely looks right, isn't it? It's Aztec, isn't it? Autocorrect. It's Aztec, isn't it? Quetzalcoatl. Isn't it a god? Yeah. I love Aztec stuff. Oh, hello, beggar. Quetzalcoatl. Oh, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong there. Quetzalcoatl, the plumed serpent, was one of the important gods in Mesoamerica. There we are then. Anyway, what's this bag got to say? Oh, he's got a face! None of the other beggars did. I'll say thanks to you. Actually, I've been looking for that girl there. Oh, he's got, look at his chest! So wait, was this beggar the same beggar throughout the whole game? Was it just one beggar, I wonder? He's got the crest of the eye. I'm thinking more and more. So who... The unicorn... Not the unicorn. The fang is the symbol of the military. The heart is the symbol of the Church of Healing. The... What else was there? The goat is a lost crest, but we don't know. Then there's the eye, or the pupil. And there was one more. I forgot what it was. What was the other crest? In fact, it's in the manual. Let's just pull it up. Was it? Oh, it's not there. Did I delete it? Oh, I've deleted it. It's on the side. I can't even see. Oh well. Actually can't remember what it was. My brain is so crap. Eye, heart, fang, ram. What was the other one? I'm just gonna get the manual off the shelf. Oh, the pentagon! Because I kept thinking it was a body part, but it's not a body part. It was the pentagon, which is the symbol of the Church of Sorcery. So the... Wait, the eye? Wait, the eye is the symbol of the Church of Knowledge, which is where she's from. So maybe he's a spy. Like, he's been watching us all along. So anyway, he says he's been looking for that lady that's with us, actually. He hands the key of the symbol of eye to Lisp. I was given to this by the chief priest. So he does work for the same people. And it says, beneath his tattered cape, you can see there's the crest of the eye. I can see that from the picture. Maybe we'll meet again soon. And he sort of left while laughing. Went away for a moment. Who's this guy? He's a beggar. But he's wearing the symbol of the Church of Knowledge, which is what Lisp is from. So, and he's just given us a key that's come from the chief honcho, so he's obviously in on it too. Lisp is just... it's left her in shock, I guess. Huh. So that's 3 keys. I don't know what we need the keys for though. We've not had this identified. That's the eastern section. Have I been here? No, I haven't. Oh, I have, but not from here. I want to go back though. Is that map done? Looks done to me. Wait, what's that door? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Before we go into another section, what's that to the right? Not the right, the left. This. And also, what's this dead end? Nothing. Oh, we have been here. Okay, it was just, you can see the castle. Okay, so we're in the Eastern District. I think we were here at the very, very start of the game, and I didn't look around the whole map because I accidentally advanced the plot when we met that girl. That's when I was joking to you, Dreamy, about like not restarting the game at the very, very beginning, when we were not allowed back in afterwards. So that's why some of this map is uncovered, I think. When we first met Disp after chasing her once we killed the very first monster in the game. Whoa. Olbew, what the hell is this? It's like two things connected in the middle. That's a cool enemy. Yeah, this game is starting to lean more and more into the kind of cyber punky stuff. I wish it wasn't Sunday. I want to play this again tomorrow night and finish, like do more, but I'll be more in a rush. Oh, there's like a blade on the floor. Or is it its foot? Do you know one game that I do want to stream at some point, but I don't know. I'm just a bit anxious about how much technological sci-fi jargon it's gonna have, but there's a game on the Saturn that I have. I did stream a bit of it once, just to test that it was working, I think, on stream. But it's called Cyber Doll, and I really want to play that sometime. Maybe I should just do it, and if it's a hot mess, it's a hot mess. I mean, what? Who's gonna come? The language police? The only other concern for me though is I have FOMO about it. Like, it's not just about the stream thing, but like I worry about like ruining my experience of the game if I'm not up to par. Whereas like if I was playing it by myself, I'd have more time at my leisure. I tend to lean more towards games that don't have auto-advancing stuff, because like there's like nice games on the PS2, but all the cutscenes and stuff, I don't think I could be bothered with it all, because you can't pause. Some games I enjoy more, yeah. It's more just if I feel like I'm having to like heavily use the dictionary like all the time, I'd rather have just like played it by myself, do you know what I mean? If it's like full of lots of tech heavy stuff. You never know with things like Cyberpunk, because sometimes it can be really straightforward, and then sometimes it's like waffle, waffle, waffle. But it is a game that I would like to share with some of you, because I think it's a game that hasn't left Japan. It doesn't have a fan translation, so it's sort of, and it looks really cool. Wouldn't hurt to try it out, yeah. It looks interesting. I almost want to get another copy of it though, which I'm probably never going to do. I say these things, but I would never do it, because it's just, it's money that I don't want to waste. But my copy's like a little bit smoky. I bought it from the shop rather than online before I did any online shopping. It's a bit tatty, it's got like a kind of yellowed spine. Oh! Melissa, it's Leo, isn't it? But why is there no voice acting? This is the first time I think they've not done voice acting for a main character. Somebody's collapsing. Collapsing? It's Leo. I keep waiting for the voice actor to kick in, but it's not. It's Leo. Oh, hey, are you okay? What is with people asking if you're okay when they're clearly not? Finn, don't get any closer. There's a monster. Let's kill it. Heck is that in? Heck is that in? Finn, are you okay? Not Finn, Leo. Let's do some buffing. Buff. Buffing. Why can't she cast? Oh, I thought I was reading that wrong. I thought that was rise charge, but it's discharge. My laptop was slightly covering the first bit. Does she not have the spell? Oh, she doesn't have the strength up spell? I love it, that explosion. The blood dropping from its mouth. Oh yeah! I love the little touches like that. I like that it animates when they attack as well, even if it's just a frame, it's still better than nothing. Oh, I didn't pay attention. How much did the explosion do? Is that on my phone? I think it did nothing, and 6 damage. That's rubbish. Let's try... Spark Ball. Oh, is it 16? Let's see what this one does. 64, there we go. Definitely the lightning spell. Finn reached level 20. And he's learned Firestorm. Does he need to learn Firestorm though, really? At this point in the game? And heal, shower. She's learned... Oh, the strength up spell that I was just looking for. She's now learned it. Of course. Better late than never. Seems like Leo is unconscious, basically. He isn't conscious. What's that? Greystones, I think, picked up him. Yeah, carried him on his shoulder with minimum effort. Let's go back to the inn. Well, let's take him back to the inn. Well, first let's complete the map. Leo can wait. Are we going to get another key off Leo? Oh, it's locked. I guess we'll be back. Wait, what was on the floor? Was that a symbol? Looks like there's something in the middle. Back to the inn we shall go, though. We could probably... I kind of want to go to that church. Where... Can we go this way? No, not this way. Oh, can we go this way, like a shortcut, perhaps? No, it's broken. Urgh. Fuck it, Leo'll be fine. I'm gonna just knock on the door of this Church of Knowledge anyway, just in case there's like a final key there or something. Here we are. And the door is broken, we can't go in. Well, at least I know. At least I checked. Oh, there's that enemy that I told you about. Last Sheik. Possibly a reference to Phantasy Star. But yeah, I would like to play Cyberdoll at some point, I think. But I kind of wish my copy was a bit nicer. The other thing too is I didn't realise like some versions of it come with these like really nice art cards. It wasn't the most expensive game though, but I just feel like it's very wasteful to buy another version of something. I could try and sell it, but it's kind of high effort. You now have a Polygon, but there you go, you're welcome. My entire stream has got you through gambling. That's what I'm here for. I have to say though, I do find it really relaxing to play a video game and listen to somebody else playing a video game. It's what do you call it, like it makes you feel a bit less... not less, but like makes you feel a bit more... like you're not the only person doing it. I'm usually doing. See, I used to like to, before Twitch, like, I mean I still do a little bit, but when I'm playing like Japanese games, I would, if they have an English version, I'd like to find someone playing the English version and then I'd listen to it while I play. Sometimes it's fun to compare to. That's what I did with the Grand Stream Saga when I played that. And I was doing it with Lufia on the Super Nintendo, but then I started streaming and I never finished Lufia. At this point though, I think I would just stream Lufia. I like streaming some lesser known, well not lesser known, but like less obvious RPGs. Lufia's pretty famous, but it's not one that people play all the time. And wow, I don't know why I'm even saying I intend to anyway, because I'm going to do Super Nintendo stuff. My only problem with doing the Super Nintendo stuff, there's a few Super Nintendo games I kind of don't want to play. I don't want to play Super Gambling. It depends on if I can catch Pincer and the Safari Zone. Oh my god, that Safari Zone, I don't like that either. Whoops. Oh, did I just skip a dialogue box? I was yawning and closed my eyes. I didn't expect someone to be talking. Maybe not. The Gracio's really strong. But his power has limits, I think. He won't be able to carry Leo forever. We need to hurry and get to the Western District. Oh, she's telling us that we can't go this way, I think is the point. Oh no. I don't even know where I am. This is the Southern District, isn't it? Okay. I think I'm probably gonna have to leave the game soon. Can't wait for snares. So, I was gonna gamble for it anyways if it's like I'm bound to get, well, I'm trying to get chancy. Oh, it's the Church of Healing, we don't need to be there. Yeah, the Super Nintendo games that I don't want to play, which I may even skip one of them. I don't know. I don't want to play Kamai Tachi no Yori because I've been playing it on the PlayStation anyway, and I don't really want to stream a visual novel game. It would be quite miserable. Although it helps that I would have played it before. I also don't want to do Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 and If, because I want to play them on the PlayStation instead, and I don't want to play them yet again. Other than that, though, I guess there's some janky games that I've already played on the Mega Drive that I don't really want to play twice. Things like Populous. Especially if you're already playing a better version. Yeah. Well, the other thing is, like, I would rather, if I was going to play Shin Megami Tensei again, I'd rather play the Mega CD version than the Super Nintendo version, because it's significantly different. Like, different music, different graphics. Right, here's the inn. Let's go. So Leo's recuperating on the second floor. 100 hours of Populous. Yeah, I think I might pass on the Populous, to be honest. Leave his care to me. His treatment. So, wait. Well, we brought him back, now what? She's like, what do you want? I want to know what else to do with the plot. Leo may well be safe, but what now? Is something gonna happen? I actually don't know what I should do now. We brought Leo back and he's resting. But I've been everywhere now. Oh no, I don't want to save, I just want to leave. My only thoughts are, was the map hinting that we should go to those 4 locations from the start of the game? But I'm kind of tempted to go back. Did I turn the encounter rate down? Yeah. I really assumed we were going to get another key from Leo then. Oh, this is the way to the castle though. Let's see if we can, I don't know, can I open the door now? No, it's still locked. Must be another way then. Perhaps? What was here? Oh, we've not been in here. It's the military, like, office place. They always told us to go away. It's because we came in here then. So the king is using the army, doing a manhunt, I think. Or unless they're looking for him. So we dispatched soldiers to the fort of Amok. However, we haven't heard any good news from them. We haven't heard from them. It's because they're all dead. So, oh, I guess they're on. No, I think I read that wrong then. I think they're on a manhunt to find the king. He says here that the king has gone missing, but he had the key of Fang. I don't suppose that Demius maybe had something to do with it. Yeah, took him away. But what does this mean to me? Where am I supposed to find him? I have no idea. Do I just need to leave town now? Perhaps? Because I don't think the king is in the kingdom. Could try leaving. I wonder if we could go to the Duke's place. Leo's house. I don't want to go to Leo's house. Go to the Duke's manor and talk to Ash again. I'm still not sure what our objective is here, though. That's the thing. Like, I'm assuming we need to gather 5 keys now, or 4 keys. But why? Nobody's ever said. I haven't found a door for. You know what I mean? We're finding keys, but I don't know where the door is yet. The only door I can think of is the one that's in the castle, but it doesn't... I don't know. Always need more keys in games. Hey Barface, how are you doing? I'm gonna try the tavern where we very first met Ash, just in case it's like arrived or something. Was it in here? Oh no, this is the very first inn. I've got my facts all in a twist. Oh, let's see if the blacksmiths have anything to say. I'm still confused as to why they're here. No. Well, let's just try revisiting old locations then. Because that's definitely what... Yeah, you can see that map that we... Ooh! Well, that would make more sense. That's confused me. You know when I said we found a map of the Labyrinth of the Four Crests? It's a location. It's here. I was just staring at that map thinking that the map itself was showing... I was confused because I was like, it's not really a labyrinth, it's just the world, isn't it? But I guess that central marker with the yellow blob around it was not Ambrose, but was in fact the labyrinth. So we could go there. But first, let's go to the Earl's Manor and see, is it still just a dungeon or is he actually here? Still dungeony. I would like to save the game though before I go in any labyrinth. Let's go to... Do you know what? I'm going to test the game's limits. Let's go back to Califos and see if that old lady is still just got the same crappy dialogue. It's a concert in a few hours. Ooh. Someone will be eventually... Ooh, that's always awkward. Yeah, he's injured and he can't move from here for the time being. Oh, I can't move for the moment. Yeah, you've not been able to move for like months. Game will be over and he'll still be in that bed. Right, where's the easiest place? Go to Roald Dahl. That was an easy place to save. I don't know if he's still lurking around Jamesy, but yeah, that's the world map of locations that we've been to. Right, which one was the inn? This one. Probably I'm going to stop around here, but I just want to have a look at the labyrinth first. But it's obviously probably going to be a dungeon, so I won't be doing it tonight. Who are you seeing? Oh yeah, good question. My manners. But yeah, these are the places. That was the castle in the middle. We've been to Califos, the town that was destroyed, the mining town, the Duke's Manor, the port town, and now we've got this place, the Labyrinth of the Four Crests. But there's actually 5 crests, you know. Expecting story time. Oh! Hang on a minute. Oh. So this is just a map that shows, okay, so it's not a single location, it's 4 locations. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. So hang on, let's go back a moment. Back to Ambrosia. Andy Frasco, not make a fan of offensive Brody. So this is just changing us to another map essentially, but so it's not the labyrinth, it's the 4 labyrinths of the crests. Because there's 4 here. This is the labyrinth of the crest of heart, the labyrinth of the crest of fang, the labyrinth of the crest of the pentagon, and the labyrinth of the crest of the eye. Well, let's start with the first one, but they're all in, they seem to be those locations, so is it just going to be extra dungeons? Then. Oh, and here we are. I guess there's just going to be 4 dungeons that we've got to do now. But is each one going to be... Maybe we need a key to get in? Well, we've got the key for the heart. I don't like the word labyrinth. It spooks me. Well, we're already on the 2nd floor. What's the worst that could happen? I get really lost and whinge. I'm already feeling this is too much for now. pureness. Which one did I do first as well? Like, does it really matter? I'd like a new weapon shop. I guess that, you know, I can always just I can teleport out. It's really not a big deal. This is definitely starting to get into those mazy territories though. Ooh. Uh-oh, we're on the 3rd floor now. This is going to be an upstairs, downstairs one. Or am I just accidentally fluking my way through the dungeon? Maybe there'll be stairs in each corner. Huge gem. Sounds like some sort of like pun name. Huge gem. A prank phone call. Always great when you accidentally go all the right ways. Not when you're trying to find the wrong ways. Although with this game, there's almost, well, sometimes we found the items that we need, like the key items, by going the wrong ways, but there's never been anything like special armors and stuff. Humongous, exactly. Huge gen. It's like a river going through the middle. Oh, back down to that 2nd floor. It's one of these places. Oh, I'm gonna back up though. Hugh Jan is back again. Oh, he's got little green ear things. I didn't know. It was Melissa's 6 damage that tipped him over the edge. Good for you. Ooh, flame sword. Hello. That's a nice drop. Glad I paid attention. Probably got all sorts of crap that I hadn't noticed. Something I picked up recently. Got a Google smart speaker. What's the smart speaker do? 120 damage. Is it only for him? He can have it, but he's not. Finn's having it. Can anybody else have my silver sword? Nope. Like an Alexa. Oh, is it just one of those you taught OK Google things? I've gone the wrong way. Ow. Definitely not doing this dungeon, but I just want to sort of uncover some of it. Oh. Nah, number 138. Okay, if you say so. Let's do some lightning on it. Whoa, that's a nice sword. I like the animation. I have to get up now and turn the radio off when the news comes on. Blissfully uninformed. I don't read the news. Not anymore. It's just depressing. Ooh, a treasure chest. A silver shield. Do we need the silver shield? Does Melissa need it? No, she can't even wear it. Oh, it's an improvement. Finn can have it. So hopefully, yeah, that's a dead end. So that's one side of this bit of the dungeon. Oh, I can go up through the top as well, though. Where am I now? Huge jam. Oops, hoping to do that spell. Whoa, 104 damage. Just got something. Did I just get another flame sword? Yep. Okay, that's you having a flame sword as well. Wish they could use them. The girls. Who's attacking? Hoping this will become a dead end, but it doesn't look like it. No, it's just going to go round to the edge, isn't it? Oh, there's a bit that goes up, though. Well, that goes down, actually. Oh, palette swap. We've seen this before. Crease. This was a different coloured one. A yellow one, I think? What is that horrible noise? Oh, it's dodging the flame sword. Oh, not there, though. Weird fungus thing. I was trying to work out what it was. I thought it was like a shell, but now that you've said that, I can see it. Yeah, there's little mushrooms at the bottom. It's funny how you perceive these things. I thought it was like a clam. Definitely makes more sense to be mushrooms. I can see them all at the bottom now. The colour helps as well, actually. Hey G! Digging those Scrubs RPGs. I do my best. How are you? Funny how people can see things totally differently, I know. Did you ever see my favourite one? Let me see if I can put it in chat. There's a game called Illusion of Gaia, or Illusion of Time. And I love this picture that someone drew because it's exactly what I saw. Let me see if I can open in a new tab. Have a look at. Whoops, that work? Oh boy, that isn't working at all. The URL is too long to copy and paste. How very annoying. I'll just put it on the stream then, I guess. The character Seth on the Illusion of Gaia. This freak of nature. So you can see a sprite in the middle, and like on the left is probably what it's supposed to be, but that's absolutely what I saw on the right. Like just that cursed horrible sprite. It's so good. You should play Illusion of Gaia, G. It's very good. It's one of my favourites. I had it as a kid. It's called Illusion of Time in the UK, though, PAL territory. Although Gaia is more correct, because the Japanese is called Gaia Gensouki, which is like Illusionary Chronicles of Gaia. Oh, we're on the 3rd floor. This is probably the correct side to be on. I'm kind of getting... I was debating just exiting and calling it a night, but we've kind of done so much. Oh, 4th floor! Oh boy. I'm not sure I'm ready to continue with this. At this hour. Ew! This game is taking a weird turn. Yeah, I think we should possibly not for tonight. I'll do this dungeon when I've got the time to commit to it. Let's teleport out. Oh, ooh. Very cool though, but yeah, not for tonight. It's probably like literally the end of the dungeon, but whatever. It's 5 AM. It's doing the late level shmup thing. Yes, yes it is. Everything's actually just like the whole. Oh, don't even. Can you imagine? Like the whole world of Boundary Gate is like just a fucking living organism. Wait, where am I? What floor am I on? How do I leave? Oh, that way. Or like underneath the planet is a big organism. Wouldn't surprise me. No, I mean, I guess each one of these is... Well, wait a minute. We don't have the crest of the Pentagon. I keep saying Pentagon. I've been saying it all night. Nobody's laughed at me and pointed it out, have you? That's not even the word. What's this? It's a pentagram, isn't it? I kept the whole time thinking, like, is that really the right word? It sounds like that American government agency. The penta bedtime. I just wanted to test the theory though, like, could we have not come in? Ah, here we are. Oh no, why are you talking? He hears a kind of ominous voice. An ominous voice. Those without the key of the crest of Pentagon... bollocks! Penta thing needs to leave. So we can't go in without the key. I reckon the other locations also wouldn't... Because this game doesn't tell you when you use keys. You just... It was locked or it isn't. So I reckon these other dungeons, we couldn't go in any of them without the key. I reckon they were all locked. Because we don't have that one. Right, let's go back to Bros. Pentagram. You know the thing that they used to censor, the witchcraft thing? The 5-pointed star. Oh shit, the saving in this area. In fact, no, I don't need to go here to save. We can save at... where's the quickest save? Road Dahl. I say that. Can't remember where. Straight down. Pentagram is the witch thing. Yeah, Pentagon is the government. American government. Isn't it? Secret society thing. Not secret society, but you know what I mean. It's definitely... I'm rambling, it's bedtime. Let's save that data. I'm probably not going to pick this up for another week, which is a shame, but hopefully I have a bit more time next weekend for it. Save again. 18 hours. I guess this is a reasonable length RPG, 18 hours. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you could whiz through this, but when you don't, it's certainly a bit longer. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to do anything different after this. I think it's bedtime for me. It's a location named for being shaped like a pentagon. Oh my god, a pentagon's see, this is it. It's definitely time for bed, because pentagons, it's just a fucking shape. I'm forgetting my native language. But yeah, it's not anyway, it's not a pentagon, it's a pentagram. Late night, early moon. It's like you and the pipe puzzles, me and the pentagrams. 18 hours is kind of length for an RPG nowadays. I think this era of like RPGs, I feel like 30 is a safe number. And anything up from that is long. Unless it's like Grandia or something. So if this can hit 30 hours, I'll be satisfied. I was worried that we were very close to the end. Like when we arrived back in town, I was like, oh, is this the finale? But this is I feel like we're getting to the point where it's starting to pad though. You know, it's given us like these 4 dungeons to do. There's not going to be much story, I think. It's just going to be a bit of padding, but whatever. It's just a shame the combat's not interesting enough. Otherwise, I'd probably enjoy the dungeons a bit more. But yeah, let's turn off the power.